cannot be contained in this set of words. Happiness and only these words. You cannot limit themselves. In real life, sometimes we experience sadness at times but still enjoy overall happiness. Rearing a child is a difficult process. Mother enjoys it. But I don't feel that it's really very simple. It requires effort. Because overall happiness is more, she persists with those difficulties very happily. So, education should be treated in the same fashion. In the long run, if you are able to reap benefits, why you should not persist with the efforts? So one has to be aware of the happy moments as well. Many times when we are happy, we are not aware of that. We must learn to differentiate between short-lived emotions we are experiencing and the overall feeling. If the overall feeling is rejuvenating, we must persist with the efforts. We can raise our awareness of happiness for a rewarding life by reflecting on the life stories of successful people. There are upteens of things that are available. I will strongly recommend Up from Slavery here, Booker T. Washington's book, which is available on the internet freely in PDF format. We must seek the core principles underlying success. Happiness should be a lifelong pursuit. Happiness is unlimited resource. If somebody is happy, it does not mean that if 100 rupees are there, they can be shared 90-10. Is happiness like this? Happiness can be shared. Everybody can be happy and happiness still increases. It's an unlimited resource. Instead of squandering energies to know the current level of happiness, we must focus on to reap the crop of unlimited resource that is happiness. Happiness is a crop of unlimited resource. The more people are there, the more happiness will be there. The more happiness is there, the possibility that the more happiness will be created that is there, and we get in a very good society. Everybody would like to live in a happy society. Becoming happy should be a lifelong pursuit for all. Building rituals to learn will definitely help us in this regard. Adopting new behaviors, breaking old habits, learning new tricks are harder than we usually consider. So changing your mood to happy when you are learning may be difficult initially, but if you persist with it, if it is good for you, you definitely be able to do it. So that you can take as the first ritual. I am calling that as a ritual. Every day we offer puja and then come out. Similarly, every day while offering puja, you say that now the learning experiences that I am going to get today, I am going to enjoy. So you will, within a very short span of time, learn to enjoy all the learning experiences. Building ritual requires defining very precise behaviors. If I define very precise behavior and performing at very specific times, motivated by deeply held value. See, my material success is essential for my life. Unless I get it, nobody will honor me. That's a feeling, innate feeling. So instead of sticking to material success, I'm going to get material success through very good education, so concentrate on education. So every learning experiences now is held by a very deeply held value, that is material success. Now define a precise behavior. Every lecture that you are listening should be listened with full concentration. Even if you are not understanding something, you define another ritual where you will be doing the homework at when you get time free and completing whatever the syllabus that is done. Even if it's not taught, sometimes it's better to learn. See, I have never learned positive psychology in my life, but it is my will to enhance the performance of the students that made me prepare this course. So new rituals are essential when you want to build your learning experiences into very good learning experiences. We need to introduce rituals. Beginning with a new ritual may be difficult, but maintaining is easy. Usually it is easy to maintain a deeply held value and associated behavior with that. Top athletes have rituals because they have a because being a top performer is a deeply held value. See, they want to become number one. Sachin can't afford to become number two. He is a god in cricketing world because he never missed a practice session. So every person who was of Sachin's potential was not doing that. So the person who, even if he has potential, unless he builds the rituals around it, he cannot become a Sachin Tendulkar. Joyful learning. So we must build up rituals around joyful learning, and that should be held, deeply held value. Students, the mostly deep held value should be education. So the ritual number 1 should be joyful learning. Do not introduce more than 2 rituals at a time because you may fritter your energy. First you internalize the first ritual and then only go for the second ritual. It's very important for you to look at the time. Quality of the time. See, sitting with friends, when we talk, hours go. Why that cannot happen when studies? Put this question before you. Maintain a time log so that you can use time very properly. There would be times when you will be enjoying, there will be times when you will be learning. Segregate them and see to it that you are using the time properly. In Aristotle's words, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit. So make very good learning experience, acquiring good learning experiences, good knowledge as a habit. So building career is very important for the person. Reconciling present and future is very important and crucial for building one's career. Tal Ben-Shahar, who is a professor in Harvard University and delivers the maximum attended course on Introduction to Positive Psychology, has proposed 4 types of model of an individual. Present benefit, future detriment, that is hedonist type. Future benefit, present detriment, that is rat race type. Present detriment, future detriment, nihilism type. Present benefit and future benefit, that is happiness type. You will find these 4 types and their associated behavior. A rat racer lives for the future, focuses on destination only, mistakes relief for happiness. His motto is no pain, no gain. This is not a very good policy, but most of the students who are learning are doing these kind of things. I want them change this too. Reconciling with the happiness type, that is reconciling with the future and present. So enjoy the learning experience so that you get a very good life in future. Focus on the journey and destination, both the things. Nihilism means a person who is tied to the past is called nihilist. And hedonist means who is enjoying. He immediately changes his behavior if the interest in the thing that he is doing goes. So both things are not really very good. Reconciling present with the future is very essential. These types are theoretical formulations and not actual people. Every person has got all these inclination in his or her behavior. To varying degrees and in different combinations, we all have characteristics of rat racer, the hedonist, the nihilist, and the happy. So I think this will give us a very good idea of what are these types. Unless I make the combination of all these 4 and see to it that in my personality, I get the proper combination, I cannot enjoy the learning experiences that I have. So most of the students who are taking education today, I feel that they will be getting benefit in understanding the strategies which I told you that the most common behavior is of a rat racer. We are working for the grades. We are working for the awards. So instead of working for the grades and awards, if we are working for acquiring the skills which are beneficial for me in the long run and which will definitely help me in enhancing my career prospects, I should indulge in that. So it is possible to structure the work that you undertake. If learning is something which you want to enjoy, then you have to structure the learning in such a fashion that whatever boredom or mild depressing thing that you feel, that should be driven out of the experience, and you should be able to include more and more joyful experiences with the learning. And it is possible if you include the right emotions with the behaviors. Right emotions means if your teacher is teaching you a topic and which you like very much. So if you are telling him that, see, this is the way that you taught and I liked it very much, it is a very good emotion. You are getting a good emotion by giving the feedback. He is getting immediate feedback for what he is doing. So both feel happy. So next time when he is coming to the class, he will be better prepared. This is one thing. See, you are learning together. In today's world, student and teacher, these both are partners in education. Today teacher is a facilitator. Today teacher cannot know everything in the world because the horizons of the knowledge have expanded in such a fashion that it is very difficult for one person to understand everything in any one domain. So if student and teacher together, come as partners in the education will turn into a joyful education. And not only that, the present crisis of the quality of education in India, we can definitely tackle in a much better way. I wish this course should cater to this need of the nation. Thank you.